Okay. Yo, do your thing, homie. Do your thing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, he felt it too. I wasn't the only one impressed. Hey everyone, Navy Doc 5184 here, and I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We're going to go ahead and get started with our holiday version of our reactions. As you can tell with the festive backgrounds and everything, we're going to go ahead and get started with this series of reaction. We are going to start with Pentatonix performing Last Christmas. Now, I know that they have a couple of vocalists that are also included on this. I just did not mention their names because I, for the life of me, don't know the proper pronunciation, and I'm probably gonna butcher it. So if you guys in the comments could let me know how they're pronounced, please do. But really looking forward to this one. I mean, Pentatonix, like when it comes to their Christmas stuff, it's just so like S tier that it's unbelievable. It's like you hear Christmas, you can't help but think of Pentatonix. It's almost like I said when I was doing Halloween reactions, where it felt like with Halloween I had to kind of stick with voice play. It's like with Christmas you kind of have to go with Pentatonix, you know, even though they both, you know, had stuff for that season. But you know, really looking forward to getting to these sets of reactions. Just something about this time of year, you know, it's just like, even though you may not like putting up all the decorations and everything, but it's just like, I don't know, for some reason it's just like, you know, for a lot of people, I know not for everybody, but for a lot of people, you know, you kind of just get this sense of, you know, just like nice warm feelings. You know, it's probably the one time of year where sometimes, you know, you get people that are maybe a little nicer to each other than they would be during normal parts of the year. So maybe that's why I like this time of the year so much. But definitely looking forward to this one. I love Pentatonix work, all their covers, their Christmas stuff that I did to them a couple of years ago. I mean, it's just like, man, again, just absolutely S tier. So we are going to go ahead and get started with this reaction. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. I love the look of this. Awesome, absolutely awesome. They always do good with it though. Alright, here we go. There's Scott slaying right off the bat. Okay, so there's the collab they're doing. Damn, they're good too. Dang, yo, okay. Oh man, I don't. Again, such warm and fuzzies with these type of songs. Okay, right off the bat, you know, it's just absolutely amazing. The first thing I really just need to point out, because I know I've done a couple of Pentatonix reactions where they've done some collaborations, and their collabs are always so on point. Whether it has to do, I already forgot the name of the group and the song. I know it ended with the word Tokyo. It was with that Japanese pop group that they did the collab with. Or maybe it was Midnight in Tokyo, I think is the name of the song. But that collab was absolutely awesome. The way they did that and everything. I think my favorite one is probably their collab with Dolly Parton when they did Jolene. That was absolutely amazing. This one, I've never heard of these two particular vocalists. I don't know if they have their own stuff. If they do and you have any recommendations for them, definitely let me know in the comments. I would not mind checking them out at all. But so far, everything just sounds so great. And I was talking about like the warm and fuzzies that it gives. And again, you know, just mixed with the season, mixed with the song. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs in general anyways. But the arrangement is just so great. The harmonies are on point, the vocals are on point. Everybody is, getting their shine on with this, and I love the collab so far. It's looking so great, and the visuals for the video are just so nice too. It's just, man, it feels like anything with Pentatonix, just Yo. Okay, y'all, I need to check these guys out. They are awesome. And they fit with Pentatonix so well. And kudos to the video editors too. Here's Mitch. It's amazing how Mitch is like become my favorite vocalist in this group. Oh man, I feel like Mitch is getting the essence of the song so well. It's like you get the fun beat, but he gets the sadness with it as well. Okay! Yo, do your thing, homie. Do your thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, he felt it too. I wasn't the only one impressed. Yo, they're slaying this song. Wow. Nicely done. Alrighty, y'all, that was Pentatonix with Last Christmas, and the only thing I'm gonna say about that is they could have left us some crumbs, but they didn't leave nothing behind. They just devoured that like a poor man hopping on a pack of Ritz crackers. I mean, good lord, they ate that up. That was absolutely amazing. The arrangement, as I said before, it's just like a chef's kiss anytime they get their hands on a song. And oh man, their arrangements are always so on point, and then their ability to find the right collaborations when they choose to do so. It's just the way, it's almost like if they do a collaboration with you, it's a way to honor you, as I feel it was with Jolene when they did it with Dolly Parton. But then I think about this and Midnight in Tokyo, they choose a collab because I don't know if it's so much they have them in mind, but there's just something that just gets added. It's like you almost don't think that you could add more when it comes to a Pentatonix number because they're so great on their own. But then when they decide to go ahead and add somebody into the mix, you just get this sense that there's just something added to it that I'm not gonna say Pentatonix can't do, because I don't really feel like there's anything they can't do. But at the same time, I guess, I don't know if it's just, I really don't have the words to explain what it is I feel or even want to try to get into their minds, but it's almost like they just know that there's just going to be a little something extra special if they add a certain group on there, and they're so on point whenever they make these decisions. It's absolutely crazy how they do that. Man, I swear, if more people just had like the ear and the musical acumen that these five do, could you imagine what the state of music would be today? I mean, and I'm not saying that artists today don't have that. There are some that I really feel do have that, but it's just not many. It's just not many. And that's not even to say that music today isn't even that good, but it's stuff like that that I really think really puts them, you know, so far ahead of everybody else. And then also the fact, again, it's just purely a cappella. There's nothing fancy or special added to it. It's just them, you know, just doing their thing. And it's just amazing how well they do it. And again, the collab was such a brilliant collab. And man, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably at the very least top 3 in terms of versions of this song I've heard. I think I've heard 4 versions. I mean, there's the regular, okay, I take that back, 5 versions. I can tell you, I think, oh, who was the one? I want to say it's Ariana Grande did a version of that. It's probably my least favorite version of it. But in terms of my favorite version, believe it or not, I would say Taylor Swift has my favorite version of this song. This probably hopped up, I'm gonna say at 2B, because George Michael's version, actually, I'm trying to remember if he was with Wham when they did this, but the original version and this version are probably right now tied at number 2. And man, because it's just hard for me to really figure out which one I like best, but amazingly enough, I think Taylor Swift's version is the one I like the best, but this is really close. This is really close. Like I said, it's tied with number 2 with the original version, but man, I mean, I don't know what more I can say about this that I haven't already. Again, they just absolutely ate this up, left us no crumbs, and you know what? I'm not, as much as it sounds like a complaint, I'm not complaining at all, because you know what? That's just what Pentatonix does, you know? I've gotten used to it by this time, and the fact that I am so used to it, and it still is just so, I don't know if amazing. Well, yes, it is amazing. I don't think I'm as awestruck, but it's still impressive. That's the word I'm looking for. It is still just as impressive to me as how good they are. And that really says a lot. It's like I expect it, and it's like I've gotten to a point where it's just like there's absolutely no way I'm not gonna like this, and yet they still get me to a point where it's just like, how in the world do they pull this off? It just impresses me every time I react to them, and I think that's why I love reacting to them so much. So I think that really pretty much hits any point I could possibly hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, and thank you all for stopping by and checking this out. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to do so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you can be informed anytime a new reaction is uploaded. And if you'd also like to check out my memberships, feel free to hit the join button, and you can look at each tier. I have 2 tiers of memberships. They each have different perks. Obviously, the higher the level, you know, the more special perks you're gonna get. But at the very basic level, one of the things I want to make sure I grant all my members is you will get ad-free versions of my reactions, as well as if I do any reactions to movies or TV shows, you'll get also ad-free versions of those. But I'll also have special watch-along videos. Even though I am focusing more on music reactions now, when those other reactions do come up, I will have those extra videos, and that will be available to all members. And that's just a couple of perks that you can get by joining the channel. But if you choose not to, that is perfectly okay. Your presence here just watching is still appreciated, and I can't thank y'all enough. So once again, I just want to thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to check out some of my other reactions to Pentatonix, as well as other holiday reactions, and I will catch y'all down the road.